Oh, hey there! Welcome to Lonely Bachelor Cocktails, where I teach you new ways to put emotional dependence back in Independence Day. I'm Tristan Welchmertz, and today we have a special 4th of July episode of Lonely Bachelor Cocktails. Happy 4th of July, everyone, all Americans and non-Americans alike. Even though I'm not sure why non-Americans would celebrate 4th of July. Geez, I put my foot in my mouth again. Now, obviously, the most fun part of 4th of July is watching the fireworks, which I would go to if I had anyone to go with. I haven't been in a while. I still celebrate, though. Whee! Whee! But instead of concentrating on the explosive finale of this holiday, for this week's drink, we're gonna go back to its roots. There's a little place just out of town where, if you go for lunch, they'll make you forget your mother-in-law with a drink called the Fish House Punch. That's a poem in reference to the Philadelphia Fish House Punch. While the poem dates back to 1885, the drink itself comes from as early as 1744 to a pre-revolutionary gentlemen's club called the Schuylkill Fishing Company, where the legendary potency of the drink no doubt led to some heated arguments regarding wars that lasted 7 years or acts of the stamp, sugar, and quartering variety. I actually wouldn't mind a quartering act. It'd be nice to have a guest. Because this is a colonial-era drink we're making, we'll be using spirits and ingredients common to the men and women of the day. We'll need black rum, the most popular spirit pre-revolution due to the proximity of the Caribbean. The popularity dropped off because of British taxes. Cognac, a fortified wine meant for long voyages. It keeps well and saves room on ships compared to regular wine. Peach brandy, a flavored fortified wine. Black tea, which, as everyone knows, was the biggest hit at parties of the day, especially in Boston. Lemons, which could prevent scurvy on long voyages. Sugar, one of the main crops of the colonies. And lemon juice, which today comes in a bottle for ease and convenience. I already talked about lemons, and there's not much to say about lemons. Even George Washington considered the Philadelphia Fish House Punch one of his favorites. One time, in celebration, he drank so much of it, it was said he couldn't write in his diary for 3 days straight. The original recipe calls for about 4 times the amount of what I'll be using and serves 15 people. But since I'm the only one who will be drinking any of this batch, I've cut it down. Don't worry, punch recipe. I've been cut down before too. The pain only lasts a little while. The scars never heal. Start by zesting 2 lemons into a large bowl. Traditionally, the Philadelphia Fish House Punch was served in a bowl that doubled as a baptismal font for the citizens' sons. Add in a 1/4 cup of sugar and mix these together until they are well blended. Once together, you'll want this mixture to sit for about 30 minutes so the lemon can fully get into the sugar. I wonder what we'll do while we wait. Close to fingers, getting close to fingers. Woohoo! That was a close one. Go ahead and slice your zested lemons and add these slices to the bowl. Make about a cup of black tea. Once it steeps for 2 or 3 minutes, pour this into your lemon and sugar. Stir this around until all the sugar has dissolved. Once it's dissolved, pour in a 1/4 cup of lemon juice. Geez, the colonials really liked their lemons. Now for the fun part. Add in about a cup of rum, about 1/2 cup of cognac, and finally, an ounce of peach brandy. Give this all a quick stir, and it is basically done. Just pop it in the fridge to chill. While your punch chills, fill up a 9-inch bundt pan with water. Place this into the freezer. If you're a smarter person than me, you would have frozen your ice block way at the beginning. I did not, so I've got about 3.5 hours to kill now. You're a grand old flag, you're a high-flying flag. Once frozen, place your ice into a serving bowl and pour your punch over it. The Philadelphia Fish House Punch is done. I'll be adding a rum-soaked cherry to mine as a garnish. Colonial Americans would use these as a way to cure sickness. Plus, cherries are one of the most American fruits there are. Think about it. George Washington and the cherry tree. Cherry bombs. The cherry poppin' daddies. Cherry Garcia ice cream. Cherry Hill Park is the closest campground to where? That's right, Washington, D.C. Coincidence? I don't think so. The Philadelphia Fish House Punch is brisk and refreshing, great for a summer's day like the 4th of July. It's a truly American punch, perfect for pool parties or backyard barbecues, which I'm not invited to. It's okay, don't worry. I'll just say cheers to myself and think about life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness, which the more I pursue, the further it goes away. Thank you so much for watching Lonely Bachelor Cocktails. New way to fill that deep well of sadness inside every week. If you enjoyed the video, go ahead and like and subscribe. Go to the Facebook and Twitter where you can post your own pictures of these drinks. In the comments below, try and guess my political affiliation, you know, for 4th of July. Just kidding, I don't have one. People dislike me enough already without adding politics into this. T-R-I-S-T. Oh.